Hi, welcome to Peace Donkeys. Today I'm going to show you how to make this dog collar. So this has got a diamond pattern throughout the collar, and I've made this semi-adjustable so that this can go through a buckle. And so it's got a little bit of adjustment for your dog. It's not fully adjustable obviously because it gets wide along here, but that's quite a nice pattern, so I'll go ahead and show you how to make this dog collar. Okay, so add your buckle to whatever you're going to use to hold your work in place, and then measure along to how long you want your dog collar to be, and you'll just start your first section here by placing the right hand strand across the centre, left hand strand across the top of that, round the back of everything and up through that loop on the other side. Pull all that cord through. Now take the left strand, place it over the front of the two cords, then the right strand over that, round the back, and tie that knot. Bring all the cord through. Okay, then you're going to open up the loops here so that you can place your contrast colour through for your sanctified. So I'm using blue here, so just go up through one loop, down through the other loop, and pull that through so you've got an even amount of cord on both sides. Now I'm just attaching the rest of my work so I can keep tension on that work while I'm going. So the sanctified pattern is right strand up through the middle, out to the left. Left strand up through the middle below that and out to the right. Now take your blue strand up through the middle and then out the same side through that main colour loop. Same with the right strand up through the middle, out through the same side on your main colour loop. Now I'm going to attach my centre colour that I'm going to use, which is goldenrod in this case. So just attach that with the cow's hitch. Tighten up all your strands. Okay, so put your yellow cords out of the way and start back with your sanctified pattern. So your main colours up through the centre and out to the opposite sides. Then your blue cord comes up through the middle, out the same side. Same on the opposite side, take the blue strand up through the middle, over the top, out through that loop on the same side. now you're just going to take your yellow centre cord, it's going to go over, then under, and then back up through the middle, so that you get that golden chain effect happening. Tighten up all your cords. Okay, back to your sanctified pattern. Up through the middle, out to the opposite sides. Blue cord up through the middle, out the same side. Same on the opposite side, blue up through the middle, over the top and out through the loop on the same side. And then you'll take your yellow cord, again go over those centre cords, look around up through the middle. And then tighten up all your strands. Okay, so I'll attach my second colour onto here. Okay, so I'll do this on either side. And just tighten up your work so that you're ready to go. So just go back and do your sanctified pattern again. So I'm going to go to the outside this time. with that colour. This will also go to the outside, so the yellow will come to the outside on the left. And the yellow will come to the outside on the right as well. We'll tighten those up. Okay, so back to the sanctified pattern. Okay, this time I'm going to bring this golden diamonds into the centre. And now your yellow is going to come to the inside. And then just tighten up all those colours. Sure. So go back to your sanctified through the middle. Now these golden black are going to go down and come up on the outside. And then your yellow are going to come over the top of that and up onto the inside. Tighten all of those up. Do your main sanctified pattern again. Now your yellow, you can come up through the middle. and your gold and black are going to come on the outside and then up to the inside. Okay, so down on the outside of the yellow, but back on the inside of itself. Again, we'll tighten all that up. Okay, back to your sanctified. Okay, so now your yellow are going to come down underneath and up to the outside. And then your gold and black coming over the side there, and it'll come up to the outside. Okay, same on the right hand side, they go down, underneath and out to the right hand side. Those up. Okay, so sanctified up through the middle, blue up through the middle. Okay, so this time the gold and black come up through the middle. And the yellow is going to go over the top of that. And in between the yellow and the gold and black. Same on this side. Oops. Down, underneath, and in between the gold and the black. And tighten all that up. Okay, so you can see that pattern there again. Back to your sanctified. So this time your gold and black, they're going to come to the outside. And your yellow are also going to go down to the outside. Back to your sanctified. Okay, so your gold and black are going to come into the middle this time. And your yellow is also going to come back to the middle side. Okay, seeing that pattern there come through nicely. Sanctified again. Okay, so the gold and black this time is going to the outside. Okay, and the yellow is going to go over the top of that and up to the inside. Same over this side. It's going to come down, underneath and up to the inside. Tighten up all your work. Sanctify again. Okay, so this time your yellow is going to come into the middle. And your gold and black are going to come in towards the middle as well.
Okay, so you can see we're back to this part again, the yellow, where the yellow's in the middle. Okay, so this time the yellow will come to the outside. And your black and gold will also come to the outside. Back to sanctified. Okay, black and gold are coming into the middle. And your yellow is going over the top of that and heading to the outside. Okay, going over the top of that and going to the outside of itself. So pretty much you're just going to keep going on with that pattern. Actually, I might just put the D-ring in now. So you'll do your sanctified through the middle of your D-ring. And wherever you're up to in your pattern, that'll go through the middle as well. It'll go over the top of your D-ring part there. So at the moment we're at the part where we're going to be taking the black and gold so that it goes up to the outside of itself. On both sides. And the yellow is also going to be coming down and back up to the outside of itself. Same on the other side. Just get those a little bit. Okay, so the yellow comes through the middle, it's going to go down. When it comes back up, it'll come to the outside of itself. Okay, so we'll just tighten up all the strands as usual. We want the D-ring to go over that way because we've come through this side of it now. Just keep tightening those up a little bit. Okay, so that's your D-ring on now. Should be nice and secure in place. Get our cords out of the way and we'll go back to our sanctified pattern. So now our black and gold are going to come in to the middle, and our yellow is going to come back into the middle of itself, towards the middle of itself again. Same on this side, down and to the inside of itself. And as you can see now, we've passed the point where that D-ring is out of the way now. So I'll just do one more round. Sanctified. And this time our gold and black, just make sure that I'm on the right side, they're heading to the outside of themselves. Okay, and yellow's going to come down over the top and in between. So into the inside of itself, in between the black and the yellow. Same here, down. Oh, sorry. Down and back to the inside of itself. Between the black and the yellow. So again, tighten up all the strands. And that's pretty much it. Just keep following the same pattern over and over. Okay, so I've come to the end of one of the diamonds, and I'm not going to go any more with that. I'm just, because I've only got a little bit further to go here, I'm just going to do the rest of that
like I did at the start,
and then I'll finish off on that section there. Okay, so I stopped doing the pattern, and so I got to a logical, once it finished one diamond, and I just carried on with the same pattern that I did at the beginning, at the end, and it's just getting a little bit crowded in the buckle now. So I'm just going to finish off with just one plain sanctified without the centre stitches in there, and that'll be time to cut and melt. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.